gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, my crack staff told me that every day I need to do a top 5 list. So we're going to begin that today. And I welcome you to make suggestions of top 5 lists. Last night, I came up with 10 off the top of my head, so we're off and running. Now, today is going to be my first top 5 list, which is going to be 5 things you don't know about me. So I'm going to start. Number 1, I actually wet the bed through the 5th grade.
What?
I did, Roger. And the reason why I went to Latin school was somebody in my class found out about it, and I was worried he was going to tell everybody. So I said, I got to get the hell out of this school, and that's why I went to Latin school. But you know what, Roger?
Yes.
We took medicine. We did everything. I still wet the freaking bed.
I need to ask this question.
I was a bedwetter, Roger.
I need to know one thing. Did you and your brother have bunk beds, and were you the top bunk?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's at least I want to know that.
Actually, I want to tell you, I think all of my brothers also wet the bed except my older brother, Thad.
Really?
Yeah, there's some new studies about bedwetting. I forgot what it's called. But, man, it didn't matter what you did, you wet the bed. All right, number 2. Not many people are willing to admit this, especially publicly, but I am. Folks, I like all the people in the tri-state area. You know, you get sinuses, you got stuff. And you know what? I blow my nose bleeds from getting dried up. But you know what? When something's stuck up in there, I pick my nose.
You do it in traffic. You do it in traffic.
And I think many of you guys pick your nose too. You're not willing to admit it.
I only do it in traffic when I'm in the car.
By the way, I'm kind of self-conscious about it in traffic, Roger. I always think one time I'm going to do it in traffic and somebody's going to see me.
Tinted windows.
Right. Number 3. I can't believe I'm going to admit this, but I am. We built a new house, okay? And there's one feature in the house that I'm going to confess to you because it's kind of funny, but it's a very expensive toilet. Now, Roger, do you want me to tell you of what the toilet in the master bath does?
I'm afraid to ask.
All right. This toilet has a warm seat. Okay. It's got a blue light in it so you can see it at night. The toilet seat goes up and down automatically when you approach it or you leave it. It will rinse you with warm water. It will even rinse a woman with warm water, if you know what I mean. It will blow you dry warm.
No.
And there's even different flushes.
No. What?
Roger, I'm not kidding you. I have a toilet does all. Now, I got to ask you a question, Roger. Yeah. We spend a ton of time sleeping. We spend a ton of time on a toilet. Why not have a toilet like that?
Well, let me ask you something.
By the way, it's not a golden toilet. It's a regular kind of toilet otherwise. It's not some kind of jewel.
Inquiring minds want to know, when you say different kind of flushes, is that like a shower head? Like you can...
No, it's got an echo flush, a full flush. It's got different flushes. All right, number 4. I have come near death 5 times at least. I had a car wreck when I was 15 that I should have went through a windshield. I was in the hospital for a week. They thought I was dead, but I didn't die. I also flipped a truck that went flying on the asphalt, hit a bank, got back up. I almost had 8 tons of gravel dumped on me.
That's smart.
I jumped off a tractor while I was bush hogging. If I tripped, I would have been ran over by the bush hog.
Okay, bend over.
I almost had my arm with a staph infection. If I would have waited one more day, I would have died.
No.
I mean, Roger, I've almost died 5 times.
And how about the staff sometimes wanting to kill you?
Oh, it's crazy. Vancomycin saved my life. And number 5, folks, I know what it's like to be completely broke. During this Durrani litigation where I put every nickel that I had, Roger, my people are ordinary people, and I can relate to them. Folks, I know what it's like to get a bunch of credit cards with $300 or $400 limits, so you just had a bunch of them. That kills your credit. I know what it's like to have a $1.38 credit card rejected at a parking meter. I know what it's like to figure out, okay, where can I cash this check to get some money? I mean, I'm telling you, folks, I know what it's like to live like that. I did it for several freaking years.
I remember you telling me the stories.
I mean, it's unbelievable. We're gonna.
As I paid the bill at lunch.
Yeah. So anyway, those are 5 things you don't know about me. We're going to do this every single day. Most of them will be quicker. And please suggest whatever list you'd like. By the way, Roger, some of the lists that I came up with yesterday,
Yes.
Top 5 all-time beautiful women, 5 men that I wish I looked like. By the way, I'll give you a little teaser there. Rob Lowe, number 1. I mean, wouldn't you love to look like Rob Lowe?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? So, when I was younger, people thought I looked like Paul McCartney when he was younger.
Yeah, Paul's a great musician, but he ain't a good looking guy.
It depends.
Just to let you know, Roger, that was probably a dig.
I know.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Cheering Bulldog Nation, every dog has their day. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Bulldog Show and hit that bell so you'll be alerted when I do other videos. Last but not least, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you.